D-Hack, of course we are. We got the keys into the locker. We're going to be checking out drivers today in our first day of Hot List Week. Before we get into drivers, I thought we would take an opportunity to kind of go back and tell us about the start of the process. This is the 11th year of the Hot List for Golf Digest. When did it all start? How did it all start?
Well, the first Hot List was the February 2004 issue of Golf Digest, but obviously it started well before that. It was a lonely stretch of Texas road when I got a call from Golf Digest editor Jerry Tardy. He said, why don't we rank equipment? And I did not hang up on him because I wanted to keep my job, but I said, you can't do that. It's impossible. And we say the same thing. This is the impossible task that we try to do every year.
Why would you say it's impossible?
Well, what we're talking about really is shades of excellence, okay? There's not equipment out there that's certainly going to make our list, our hot list, that's going to be mediocre. It's all great. We're trying to say somebody's great is just a little bit better than somebody else's great.
What exactly is the process?
Well, it involves our 4 criteria, right? So you've got performance, which is 45% of the score, and look, sound, and feel, which is 20% of the score. So 2/3 of the score is basically what people experience when they use the club.
Look, sound, and feel.
Yeah. When you look at it, are you excited to try it? You know, when you make a swing, what happens to you physically? Are you sort of jazzed by the whole experience? So we have obviously a group of players that range from scratch, you know, all the way to 25 handicappers that contribute to that process. We also have another criterion called innovation, right? That basically is an evaluation of the technology of each product. And we bring in a panel of PhD scientists to weigh in on all the, literally companies are turning in white papers. And we have a group of college professors who are experts in material science, physics, engineering. They're literally grading these papers for us and saying, yeah, this is pretty exceptional technology, or they didn't quite go all the way here. So it's a fun process. And then obviously we bring in a group of retailers as well. They assess demand, which is our 4th criterion, which is, you know, what's the general buzz or excitement about a product individually, not just the brand, but individually, where's this product going to be in the marketplace? So all of those advisory panels give us input. And when I say us, there are 4 judges that vote on the hot list. Myself, Mike Johnson, who's the equipment editor for Golf World, Ashley Mayo, who's part of our equipment team as well, and John Strage, who's on the West Coast, our West Coast correspondent. We're in a room, we're locked in that room for 2 weeks, literally debating every product, every one of our criteria.
Total number of people inputting into the process?
Oh, well, you know, you're talking more than 40 people, because,
okay,
you know, we've got 6 scientists, we've got 6 retailers, we've got, you know, 20 to 25 players, we've got probably 8 editors, and then an incredible art staff that's part of making it look good, you know, because I need a lot of help to look good. We all know that.
Tell me how the process has evolved.
Well, you know, obviously we didn't have that kind of commitment of people, time, and money at the beginning. It was fairly rudimentary. We wanted to get out there and evaluate product. But over the years, we work a lot with the manufacturers in getting their input on what needs to be done. We work a lot with our readers, asking them, hey, is this a significant part of our process? Should we keep doing this? You know, we involve robot testing. We didn't do that at the beginning. We do that now. Certainly Gene Perenni at Golf Laboratories does all our robot testing, and he's the leading authority on that. And again, it's all these different sources input, and we get in a room and say, you know what, this combination of attributes makes this club significant. This club deserves to be gold. This club, pretty good, not as good as this one. This one deserves to be silver. This other pile here, you know, kind of like the stuff that Charlie likes, not quite good enough to make our list. Kind of like Charlie.
He made the Maxim hot list, this just in.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, now, Mike, seriously, you do 12 issues a year at Golf Digest. Is this the most important issue of the year?
The fact is, this doesn't exist as an idea unless it comes from our readers. And Golf Digest literally existed for 50 years before we tried to do this. So at the end of the day, it's our responsibility to do important service journalism. And we get more questions about equipment than anything else. believe it or not, people are tired of trying to cure their slice. They want to know what I should do with the new equipment. How should I go about the buying process? You know, we think the hot list is not kind of the be-all and end-all of your shopping experience. It's the first step, and that's what we try to do. We say, here's the universe of clubs that you should consider.
Guide of sorts.
Exactly. It's a guide, but it's, you know, there are 250 to 400 products that we look at every year, and this year's list had 106 on it. People say, wow, that's an incredible number. Well, we culled it down for you. This is the starting point. Use it as, hey, I'm interested in the look of that. Wow, that technology seems interesting to me. Let me go get with my fitter, do some work, and get the exact right specs for me.
We've separated the best from the rest. Now figure out what fits for you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not a one-size-fits-all, okay? There's not one driver that's played on the PGA Tour. There's probably 15 or 20,
right.
All right? There's plenty of space out there. There's plenty of room. There's something out there for you, believe it or not.
And we're going to get into more of that.